Elon Musk's new claims about monkey deaths rekindle calls for insect investigation. For the third time this year, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has been asked to look into charges that Elon Musk misled investors about the deaths of monkeys used in research by Neuralink, his brain chip business. The most recent allegations revolve around his recent statements at the New York Times Deal Book Summit that primates who died following implant surgeries were chosen for experiments because they were already on the verge of death. An animal rights advocacy and research group argues in a letter to federal regulators today that Musk's remarks are false and amount to possible securities fraud. This marks the third letter to the SEC since late September requesting an investigation into Musk's comments about Neuralink's test subjects. Records related to Neuralink's research reviewed by Wired paint a complicated picture of the health of the monkeys used to develop the company's brain chip implants, which will soon be used in human trials. The most recent letter, written by the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, centers on an interview between Musk and Times financial columnist Andrew Ross Sorkin on November 29. Asked to respond to reports of the gruesome deaths that occurred during early Neuralink experiments at UC Davis, Musk told the audience that the monkeys who endured experimental surgeries were already terminal. "It's the kind of thing which we could only put in a monkey that's about to die," he said, referring to his experimental chip, adding, "It didn't die because of the Neuralink, it died because it had a terminal case of cancer or something like that." According to the Physicians Committee's letter, there is no confirmation that primates had fatal illnesses prior to receiving implants. According to the letter, which is based on veterinary records obtained by the organization last year, Neuralink scientists performed experimental surgeries on previously healthy primates, some of which went on to suffer complications ranging from serious fungal infections to loosely implanted chips to bleeding or swelling in their brain. Previously unreported medical examination data described the monkeys' overall physical well-being prior to Neuralink studies. Wired discovered that certain monkeys were subjected to thorough pre-project health evaluations at UC Davis before being authorized for the Neuralink research, which began in 2017 and ended in 2020. While the paperwork suggests that the animals were to eventually undergo terminal surgeries, meaning they would be euthanized following experimental procedures, their medical evaluations did not indicate that they had major health concerns that might be declared terminal, according to specialists.